Greetings, everyone. It's Ingrid from thinkingthis.com. The following is an edited version of my live show on Facebook, which took place June 13th, 2021. At the beginning, there is a love place activation that will help inspire you to access and stay in the state of love, which is the most powerful energy to create with. Be sure to balance the energy for your own behalf when we are directed to do so during the individual readings. Watch until the end to see the recommended crystal allies for more tools of inspiration.
So greetings, everyone. It's Ingrid from thinkingthis.com, and it's been like almost a whole month. I think I went live May 11th or something like that, whatever Saturday in May it was. But it's been a minute. Should I share to the divination page? Oh, yes, totally. I didn't see your comments, Kelly's. Kelly. That Kelly singer is going to mess with me. I didn't see your comment before. The eclipse was quite decent. Okay. Alright, so where shall we begin? We're doing readings by donation today, and I will be giving you free one-card pulls after the readings by donation. Any donations will get you 3 to 5 cards per question. Stay tuned till after the donation-based readings, and that's when I'll reveal your recommended crystal ally for the next 2 weeks, along with your free card pull. So you gotta hang with us a little bit, and then you get the free reading. So I wanted to give some updates because it's been quite a while, and I've been busy. I attended Creation Station via Zoom with Dee Wallace, which is one of my favorite spiritual teachers. Mommy says, Raisa is here. Yes. That's, okay. So, I obviously want to share a little bit of what I walked away with. And, ultimately, if the teachings you're getting are rooted in love, you already know the basic gist of it, which is you have to love yourself and love others and love the world and really be in the love state in order to have anything you want. So it was just a weekend that really reinforced that concept for me, and I guess everyone who attended. So it was a lot of fun, and a lot of fun and a lot of growth. And something that we talked about a lot was learning all about how being in your love place has a scientific basis for how it impacts your experience in the world and how important relationship is to everything. So when you think of someone you love, how do you translate that to your career if what you're trying to do is, establish a career? Are you in trust with your career? Are you committed to your career? Hey, boo! And there was a third concept that we walked away with. It was commitment, trust. Oh, and there was a third one. Well, I can't remember what the third one was, and I don't have my other notebook here. But there are basically three pillars to a stable, successful relationship. Commitment and trust were two of them. I freaking can't remember what the third one was. But basically, I had to look at areas in my life and ask myself, am I in trust with money? Am I in trust with, buying a house? Am I, all those things that we want to create in our lives but are not a part of the actual present in material form. So I wanted to share a prayer that Dee shared with us. She didn't write it, but it was online and she shared it with us. And it is, life is not what you see, but what you've projected. It's not what you've felt, but what you've decided. It's not what you've experienced, but how you've remembered it. It's not what you've forged, but what you've allowed. And it's not who's appeared, but who you've summoned. And this should serve you well, beloved, until you find what you already have. Yeah, the universe. So, so that's the kick. That's the kick I've been on. I've been asking myself, what am I summoning again? We're back to 101 because I remember back in the day, me and Michelle would call each other out all the time and be like, what are we creating with that? What are we creating with that? And, things got brought back. I got into this habit of looking at the present and going, So it was a good reset for me. Also, thanks to my mom, who took care of my children so that I could really concentrate and interact with people in another time zone. Kelly says, lovely. Yeah, I'm going to make like a little artistic page about it with that written in it. Okay, so we talked about Creation Station. I want to do a group practice of basically what we did at Creation Station, but I'm going to use an activation oracle card. So to summarize, you're going to go to your love place. Love place is anything that you think about that produces a feeling of love in your heart. For me, it's my kids when they were little babies. For other people, it's their dog. For other people, it's their house and the peace they feel in their house. It could be anything as long as it puts you in the state of love with the feeling of love in your heart. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to show the activations oracle because we are going to ask the activations oracle to give us an activation for our love place, to amplify how easy it is to be in the love place, where all we have to do is think the word love place and we're there. It doesn't have to be anything else. It's just the feeling that comes into your heart, that feeling of love. Okay, so you're going to practice sending the image that I show you on the oracle card. You're going to practice sending it love. And then I'm going to let you know when it's time to receive the love, and you will be receiving the love from the oracle card, from the activation, whatever mandala is there. Okay. Any questions about that? Because I was yakking. Any questions about what I'm trying to do with the group here? I'm assuming there's a 1 minute lag. So we're shuffling here. Sacred geometry activation of our love place. A sacred geometry activation of our love place. Ooh. Okay. We got 2 of them, so I'm going to put both. Integration, of course, it makes total sense. And 38 remembrance. So we have 30 integration and 38 remembrance. And I'm going to hold them up. Hold them up. Here. All right, so I'm going to pendulum test while I say this because it's important that all the right vibes go into the love place while we're activating here. So everybody go to your love place. Is everybody on the line in their love place? Yes. Okay, nice job, everyone. Stay there and send love to these mandalas. We have remembrance over here and integration in orange. And we're going to remember the integration is happening on all levels, in all dimensions, in all timelines. And now, while I read to you the symbolism, the description of the symbolism from the guidebook, receive the love. So we're in the love place in our hearts and receive the love. This is from the universe, these sacred symbols that speak to our subconscious and let us know that we are part of the one energy. So number 30, integration, which is the yellow geometric, looks like a Merkaba. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. And this is actually called the Sriyatra. It is an ancient symbol that literally means sacred instrument. And I want to claim I am the sacred instrument that creates my life. And that's what we're remembering. We're remembering that ancient knowledge. That ancient knowledge that tells us that our focus and our intention is where the truth is. Okay, that was the integration. That was a little bit on integration because this deck is pretty extensive. They write, a good page and a whole page of stuff here for for the oracle meaning. So I'm not going to read everything, because I've been talking already for quite a bit. So the remembrance card, which is this purple here. And remember, we're still in our love place. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. And they're mentioning the Akashic records here, so I'm going to mention that. If you don't know, I was certified as an Akashic record reader, and soon I'll be, posting how you could get Akashic record work with me. Okay, so let's read that. The Akasha of the human being holds everything that the human being has experienced on this earth plane. However, this remembrance is not a linear function of the brain. Instead, it is an elusive and multidimensional aspect of the new human being. A human being that harmonizes the synaptical brain with the wisdom and intuitive thought of the heart and soul. Yes, we're talking about the brain here, people. Brain. I direct my heart and my brain to be fully open and integrated to the highest knowledge through divine love. I'm gonna let us sit with that for a minute, because that was big. That was big. And while we sit with that, I'll take the roll call for my donated people. If you donated, say I donated, because I'm trusting everybody because I don't have access to my phone. Oh no, I do. I guess I can check my phone, but I don't want to check my phone. I just want to write people down. Kelly Singer says, yummy. Yes, that was yummy, wasn't it? That was some good energy there. And we can feel that at any point in time. And the more we practice doing it, the easier it is to go there. It'll be like blinking. It'll be like blinking, like, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of that freaking show where the girl's name was Evie, and she had special powers because she was half alien, and she would communicate with her father via a crystal. Do you guys remember that? And she would just blink and make shit happen. Let's check the comments here real quick. Kelly donated. That's how I donated. And there's only 5 of us, so it must be us. We're all here. But you know what? This was an intimate gathering then, if no one else joins us. And it's just the right thing for the 5 of us. And of course for whoever else resonates when they watch this later. But it's just the right thing for us. Okay, I've got the roll call going. You know, I had more to say and I didn't even say it, but I think I'm going to say this. I'm just going to remind you guys to go back and read newsletter number 3, where I talk about the lioness cycle, which occurs from May through the end of September. It's all there right before the moon tables for that month. Just scroll to June and scroll to May to read about the lioness cycle, and then scroll to June to read what the advice for June is. I really put a lot of thought into what went into that, so it's I really think it's going to resonate if you guys check it out. Okay, so Kelly says, I give my permission to have a general channeled message from Spirit for any messages it has for me right now. Okay. General message from Spirit. Where am I going? Redundant question, but you get it. The message Spirit has for you is, what do you want? What do you want to create right now? Because there's a couple balls in the air, and let me double check that. This actually came up for me. This feeling came up for me, Kelly, when I was doing Creation Station, and it was, I can only create once. So there's a few opportunities popping up for you, and there's a part of you that's like, oh, you have to pick, you have to choose, because you can only have one at a time, or you can only have once, or there's only time for this. And those are just stories. The reality is there's time for everything we want, because we are in control of our time. So I'm going to pull with the Simplicity Tarot for that. And so let's claim clarity. I claim clarity. I know what I want, and I need to know how to get what I want, which is everything. All the desires of my heart. All of them, all of them, all of them, all of them. As many slices of pizza as I want. Okay. Alright, I was told 5 cards. We have King of Swords as the first card. We have the Chariot as the second card. This is the Simplicity Tarot, by the way. 10 of Swords, Betrayal and Suffering for card number 3. Ooh, and then, we had Jumpers, which is, 4 jumpers. We have the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Cups. So there's like a loop here. We need to balance something. Am I going to the sheets? Am I going based on core belief numbers for these cups? Okay, so this is interesting. They threw these extra cards here because we need to balance a core belief. And they're giving them by number. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Core belief 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm using the sheets from I.M.D. Wallace, which I got to use. Which I was provided for joining Creation Station with. But also she does sell a class on how to use them that's more affordable, if you're interested in checking that out. Okay, so core belief. No, it's core belief. Okay. 4, I don't know what I want, so I give up trying. 5, I have to give up me so I can take care of others. Or other people have to give up themselves to take care of me. And that's interesting. That's bringing me to your dad, Kelly, because that was the energy I was getting with this King of Swords. This older male energy. Hey, Tiara! This older male energy, and underneath it says dominant and stern, and that's the vibe I'm getting from this individual. And so there's a belief triggered by that, your little child. And there's this, I have to give up me so I can take care of others. I think you kind of saw that. Like maybe your parents felt like, they had to give up themselves so they can take care of you, or so they can, take care of someone else in their life. Number 6, everybody dies and is gone, so I might as well give up. And I've had that one before, and interestingly enough, that is linked to procrastination. If you have issues with procrastination, that number 7 requires further inquiry. And that's it. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's claim the symbol around that. I am divine love. I do know what I want. I can have everything that I want. I can take care of myself, and that gives me the energy to support others in a healthy way. I live in freedom. And number 7, which I forgot to read at the time, which was interesting because I forgot to read that one, is I am not supposed to be here and I don't belong. So that's number 7, and I forgot to read I'm not supposed to be here and I don't belong. So look at that, look at that little bit of irony there. But that one comes up for a lot of us witchy types who are very, very in tune with the natural cycles of the earth. Kelly Singer Werkheiser says, yeah, bingo on that, Jam. Bingo on that too. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, you balanced it, but that was what needed balancing. This is the Chariot. Moving will release a lot of suffering. Moving away from this energy that's just too... And you know, I just got a download. I'm gonna pendulum test that, but the highest, most correct thing. The longer you stay in close proximity to him, the more likely you're going to have to never speak to him again, instead of, hey, we just keep our distance and see each other every now and again, you know? So if that helps you make decisions or make moves, please let me know. Kelly says, thank you. Yes. All right, Mystical Kelly. Let us create. Go into your love place, about the ideal place to live, about the ideal environment, and about the ideal interaction. Maybe you guys only interact with a 5-minute conversation, and that's good. Or, hey, I bought groceries and I'm out, guys. Peace. You know? It's just he's failing and needs help now. Yeah. We have Atala. Atala, we have you. I forgot to mention the sample question, which is, what do I need to know so that I can feel and align myself with completion around blank? So with completion around my job, with completion around my spirituality, with completion around my executive functioning. I'd throw that one in there for myself today. So what do I need to know so that I can feel and align myself with completion around X? That won't happen with the professionals, but yes, balance is needed. Absolutely. Oh, that's rough. Thaisa says the eclipse was absolutely fabulous for me. Atala, are you there? If you're not there, did you want a general? Are you thinking of a certain deck? We've got the Crystal Skull Tarot, the Movie Tarot, the CBD Tarot, the Everyday Witch, the Talk Deck, the Crow Tarot, the Animal Spirit, Unknown Wild Animal Spirit. I'm shuffling with the Simplicity Tarot. We've got the Oracles and Angels. Oracles of the Angels, I'm sorry. I think Atala's not on. Okay, we'll come back to her. Let me just mark off. And then, okay, so, Atala did answer. All right, so we will do that. I'll take that sample question. Okay, what do I need to know so that I can feel and align myself with completion around, give me a subject. Moving forward with current situation. Completion around moving forward. So a decision has been made, and now actions for that decision. So completion around taking action. We have one jumper, and then I'm also going to pull out 5 cards. Completion around moving forward with the current situation. I'm getting dual situations here. So this is, let me pendulum test this. This is for both situations because the energy is behind both situations. So whatever 2 subjects are coming in for you, that's what this pull is about. So Atala can feel and align herself with completion around moving forward. Page of Cups. Ten of Wands. King of Wands. Ten of Cups. Yes. Okay, so there is a travail. That actually kind of ties in with the June reading that was in newsletter number 3. So check that out. And if you guys no longer can find the link to that, just send me an email and I'll hook you up with that link. Okay, so the Ace of Wands was the jumper that fell out, and I didn't pull that. I didn't turn it over till I pulled all the others. So I love that it's creation, you know, how to create it, how, right? What do I need to know so that I can feel and align myself with completion around moving forward? Page of Cups. Dream. You know what song is popping in my head? The Selena song, Dreaming of You. Don't be afraid to dream. There's something that comes up for you, right? Because here's the Ten of Wands. There's something that comes up for you that when you're dreaming, there's a voice in the back of your head that's like, you don't deserve that. There's like a burden when you're dreaming. Well, how when you're dreaming, there's this burden on your back, and you gotta dream. You gotta go to your love place and feel the dream, because that is what's going to give you ideas and dominion. This is the King of Wands, and this is dominion of your energy and passions. And so, dream it, and then the dominion will be there to create the rainbow and the magic and the joy and the peace and the love. What did I say needed to be balanced about that? Yes, we do need to balance something, like I said, because it's like a guilt burden that gets added on top of the dream, and we need to release it. So claim the symbol around that. I am divine love. Let's invoke the violet flame and the golden light around that as well. And they want you to say the cocktail. Try to say it daily. It helps with the dream. It helps with the dream. So let me repeat the cocktail. The cocktail is also from the sheets. In the ionosphere and beyond, I am creation. I am the frequency of the balance of choice and creation, and the radiation of my light, and the electrical charge of the electromagnetic whole within the whole. I am the charge that creates. I am power, love, joy, and choice. My heart is open. I claim this for all energy in all dimensions. Atala says that resonates. Also, labradorite, very useful stone for forgiveness work. So get your labradorite pal out. Ask them, hey, help me transmute this energy to bliss. According to a big giant YouTube that I sent you that I still haven't finished watching, you can do that. You release the energy from your body, transforms to bliss, and hits the brain like a big wave that has been measured, people. That shit is wild. So, do we need to do anything else regarding that? No. I am creation. Yes. Yes, 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 y'all. I am creation. Yeah, it's so funny. Work and creation. That's that Ace of Wands. Actually says that as the keywords right there. So, all right. So that was Atala. Next up, we have Elsa. Hey, Agatha. Yes, this is my homegirl, Agatha. I'm gonna be making my readings again, guys. I just fell off on getting up early, and that was the ideal time to do my little daily pulls for the collective. I gotta get back on that. Okay. All right, Elsa. I'm gonna repeat the sample question just in case anybody wants it. What do I need to know so that I can feel and align myself with completion around subject? I'm going to pull out the World Spirit Tarot unless you have another thought. Elsa. Mother. I feel weird saying Elsa. But then I'm like giving it, like, I'm all like, outing who my family is. So I don't know. Okay, Mom. Any specific question, or are we doing a general? Ooh, if you're thinking about a trip, it's a yes, you should do it. This is the Six of Swords. Yes, this is trip related. Sometimes that card is news related, so have to double check on that. But save up for that upcoming trip, or you know what I'm getting is you might go somewhere where it's time to wear a bathing suit. So get to work and increase that stamina so that you don't get tired on the trip and want to sleep. I want the pink one. Oh, the one I was using? Okay. And you didn't give me a specific question. So is it a general? Alright guys, if you're joining us later, stay tuned till after the donation-based readings, and I'll reveal your recommended crystal ally for the next 2 weeks, along with your free card pull. We got jumpers here, Ma, so we're just going to go with that. And if you write a question, then I'll ask again. Because we got 4. Okay, general. Alright, so 7 of Swords, sneakiness and thievery. 6 of Swords, escape and travel. Again, another trip mentioning. 2 of Swords, crossroads and undecided. And Ace of Swords, success and logic. We're all going to get told the same thing, which is go into your heart and create it. Create that you can choose, and you don't have to only choose one thing. It looks like we're all dealing with that too, that whole I can only create once theme. And you don't have to choose between 2. You can choose to have it all. Is this a situation where she can choose to have it all? Yes, you can. Success and logic. Okay. 5 of Wands, competition and fighting. Is that it for the cards? Yes. And the competition and fighting is you need to go into your heart and visualize peace. Visualize what peace would look like and what peace would feel like. Because this is like a little bit of trauma, you know? And it actually goes back to when you first moved into the house. When you first moved into the house, Mommy, something went on between you and your sister. And there was like a reordering of the hierarchies or something like that. And that caused some beliefs to get activated within you that meant you had to choose. Because it was like I have to choose peace for them at my expense. It's that same belief, that same one of I have to give myself up to take care of others. So let's claim the symbol around that. I am divine love. When I take care of myself, it is easy to support others in the healthiest way for the greatest good of all. I don't like the sneakiness and thievery card. I feel like, does this require more in-depth? Yeah, this sneakiness and thievery is like a warning that you're being given a warning here. There's something you need to tie up. And it is, what are we thinking? Okay, so while I wait for my sister to answer that question, I want to remind you all to check out the Tarot Talk video on my YouTube channel, where my cousin La Mente Maestra and I discuss tarot and its usefulness in our lives. Also, check my blog on thinkingthis.com for my guide to goal setting with the moon series. Plan a goal with the moon cycle in mind and see how your planning and motivation are affected. The next new moon is July 9th, 2021. I'm also going to be live on Instagram Saturday, June 26, 2021. So I just wanted to pull 3 more cards for that, because those first jumpers were related to taxes. Well, yeah. Okay. Contentment in family, competition and fighting. So you need to balance something, Raisa, around competition and fighting. Ace of Wands, work and creation. What you hold in your heart and put forward. Remember, what are we summoning? Right? It's not who shows up, but who you've summoned. Summon the energy of peace and working together. And the way to do that, go to your love place, feel it in your heart, and imagine it for that situation. Because you have that thing with the competition. So there's that part of you that wants something, but thinks it's going to be too much work and competition to have it peacefully. And you need to get into the space where it is possible to have it be peaceful. It's possible. It is possible because I create that possibility. So Atala's eyeballs, and I see Mystical Kelly. Okay, do we have to balance anything around that? No, because you're just going to do that work of going to your love place about it and trusting that it can happen with peace. All right, guys, so we're ready to go to the recommended crystal ally. If you have another question, you can ask it. I'll pull 1 card for that. Competition with what? Competition with someone else that you have to work with regarding having a peaceful outcome. And it's competition and fighting. And what's competition? I'm looking at what you're up to, you're looking at what I'm up to, and it's not generating good feelings. Because if it was generating good feelings, it would be inspiration. Right? If it's generating negative feelings like he should, she should, blee, 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 it's competition. Okay, so for the 3 card pulls, we're going to go with the Crow Tarot. So I'm going to do Kelly first, Raisa. Got Kelly. After After that, I have Thaisa, and then Atala, and then Mommy. Okay, so the ball's in the air. What is the decision on that? The decision. You mean, what should the decision be? Do you feel like you should only have the one or the other? I mean, it's cool. You don't have to create both if you don't want both. So interesting that this is the one that came out. The Eight of Pentacles, which is also in the newsletter as the monthly forecast for the Thinking This community. So read that. And that leads me to the affirmation for June, which I forgot to share. So this is a good reminder. And the affirmation is, I am exactly where I am supposed to be to learn what I need to learn in order to become the person I must be to create the life I want. I'm looking at it a little closer. There's your two choices. Looking at both of them, right? And there's an easy way to make a decision. You're going to go into your heart. You're going to do that with option 1. And that's going to bring stuff up. It may bring reinforcing stuff. It may bring destabilizing stuff. But pay attention to what comes up when you go into your heart with option 1. And you're going to do the same thing with option 2. Go into your heart about option 2. Option 2 has happened. What does it feel like? How great? Which one feels the most fun to think about? The most fun to fantasize with? The one that gets you happy? The one that is like, I would never hit the snooze button in my life ever if what I woke up to was this. There's something outside of me waiting for a letter on the matter. Okay, so you're waiting for a letter on the decision. Oh, I wish I would have had my guide, my extensive guidebook for this deck, because then I would have just used the yes or no indicator for this card. But I'm getting a yes on the decision, Kelly. So you are in alignment for a yes on that decision. Keep going into your heart about that yes. Keep going into your happiness about, yes, it's a legal decision. I'm getting a yes on the legal decision. Yeah, it went even higher, like to say, yeah, it's a yes. So, okay, it's a yes. It's a yes on the legal decision. All right, thank you. Okay, and wait, hang on, Kelly. We're going to do your recommended crystal ally real quick. Your recommended crystal ally till we meet again. Aquamarine. Okay, and just gonna quickly tell you the key word for aquamarine. The key word for aquamarine is hope. Keep that hope alive in your heart. If If you have access to aquamarine, put the aquamarine on it. Aquamarine has long been a healing gem associated with the sea and also stimulating psychic abilities. It was believed to protect against seduction. Interesting. Okay, so that was Kelly. Next up we have Raisa. You said it was about work. Do you just want general info about work? Oh, my nose started itching, sorry. Did you want... Kelly says, lovely, yay, word. All right, let's ring for that, word. So, general info about work, Raisa, or was it, I want seduction? So we gotta seduce ourselves. Seduce what we want to create. Okay, general about work. Two of Wands. There's a point of decision. You need to make a decision. Is there anything else? No. It's more like you're about to get to, since you mentioned work and competition. Yeah. And are you feeling the energy of competition at work? Because what I'm seeing at work is these guys having each other's back. So I almost feel like you're being considered for promotion with someone else. Yeah. Yeah, it's an even bigger yes. Drea Leia, hey! So it's an even bigger yes on that, Raisa. So it looks like you're being considered with someone else at work, you know? So make sure you're extra on top of your game these next 2 weeks. Well, the caseload is growing, yeah. And your managing of the caseload will put attention on you from your bosses. Yes, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Nice. Okay, so your recommended crystal ally for the next 2 weeks, Raisa. Shiva Lingam, number 32. And number 32. Alchemical union. This is the balance of masculine, feminine, and child. A Shiva Lingam embodies the wisdom of the deities brought to earth. It symbolizes uniting dualities and manifesting the creative force. Yes, so that's a great one. Great manifesting one. I gotta go shopping. Okay, next up, that was Raisa. We have Atala and Mommy. What about you, Drea? You're here near the end. So we're doing free 1-card polls and recommended crystal ally right now. So if you have one question, I'll pull a card for that. But type it when it's your turn, because I won't be able to scroll up and read if you type it now. Okay, next up, Atala. Did you just want a general? Did you just want a general, Atala? Or did you have a specific question? Atala, if you can't come back, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it then, because I only see 2 people on this live. I'm assuming that's what I said, Andrea. Okay, so Atala, this is your 1 card. Oh, general. Ooh, and it fell right when you wrote that. It's so funny. Is this supposed to be reversed? No, it's supposed to be upright. Okay, 3 of Wands. You're crossing the bridge. If you were wondering whether you moved enough energy just paying attention to what was being said, you did. You did. It's done. Today it's done. Okay, so that's an affirmation for you. You've lit the torches. Light the torches of Minas Tirith! Okay. Your recommended crystal ally until we meet again. Ooh, Mookai Jasper. Mookai Jasper. Number 3. Ooh, number 3. And you got the 3 of Wands. Yo, I love that. So 3's big. I need to cross a bridge. That's perfect. Yes, yes. The dream time. The dream time. Mookai Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, helping you to choose the right path. Yes, helping you to choose the right path. Do you have Mookite? All right, that was a good one. Love that. Okay, next up, Drea Leia. If you have a specific question, state it. Oh, thank you, people complimenting my singing. 4 years in the Glee Club. Will my Reiki business do well? Oh, Drea, you need to watch the beginning of this whole video later. Well, go watch the other one because this is the second one, but go watch the first one because I go into the whole thing, what we need to do to create, what the advice is on how to create what you want. It's not will I, it's I'm doing. I am creating a successful business that pays well. I am creating a joyful, successful business that serves and helps others and pays me well. No, I don't have that crystal. Gotta pick it up. Thanks, Mama. Yup, get some Mookite. I am Your voice is angelic. Oh my God, you people are gonna make me blush. Thank you. Okay, so what is the card though for that? About the Reiki business. What needs to be brought in alignment for success in the Reiki business? The moon. So, this is about intuition work. More intuition work will give you the confidence you need to attract the clients you're going to help. So there's that moon. And what do I mean by intuition work? I mean like, this is a good one. Michelle has been talking about the book Psychic Witch, which has a lot of exercises to increase your clairs, maybe something like that. Practice the clairvoyance, practice the clairsentience, practice the clairaudience. And how do you do that? You basically choose a day where you're like, I'm going to practice hearing everything in my environment. Every single thing, every single sound. I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to take a note and write it down. Because you know what happens is once you know your environment, then when something is out of the ordinary that you can't explain, that's when you know, hey, that could be a spirit message. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I thought, I had a flashing light in my kitchen, and I was like, ooh, is it a spirit? And my daughter figured it out, and she told me the steam from the stove is rising up to the light bulb and is causing it to flicker on and off. My 6-year-old pointed that one out to me. And yeah, sure enough, only when I'm cooking does that light do that, you know? So by practicing those things in the environment, you do that with sight, sound, smell, taste, touch, and feeling, you know? Yeah, I kind of slacked off on divination. Yeah, that's basically what they're saying. Doing it will increase your confidence, which will then attract the business. And so, your recommended crystal ally till we meet again. Reiki is intuition work, so look at that full circle. Absolutely. And, labradorite. Hello! Of course, labradorite. Very psychic stone, a very protective stone. And I'm going to read the, number 20, labradorite. Number 20, labradorite, the mind's eye. What? Intuition. Labradorite raises your consciousness to connect to mystical dimensions and the highest protective energies. It strengthens your faith in yourself and aids intuitive guidance. Perfect. Hi. Just banging my crystal. That was beautiful. I was looking into that one. It's what you need in the arsenal, especially for the kind of work you're doing right now. It's perfect for right now. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me and being here with me. Did I do my mother? No, I did not. I'm here closing out, and I didn't do my mom's. So I'm gonna do my mom's, and then I'm gonna close out. And I'm just gonna do a general because I really don't think she's logged in. So this is a general, one card for my mother. Thank you for the guidance. You're welcome, Drea. Well, that's because your six-year-old is a genius. I know it. I know. Yeah, labradorite is amazing. Okay. So, mommy. Yeah, I got her. I got it right here. Mommy. Unless she has a specific question, I'm gonna give it another second and drink a little bit of water. So is it a general again? It's a beautiful crystal. Yes, it is. It is. Beautiful and powerful. Wow, this live takes forever. Okay, general. Yep. Temperance. So there's a practice, mommy, that needs to happen. Take 1 minute a day and go to the love place. Start with 1 minute a day. Go into your heart and be there for a minute. That helps you fill your cup, and it gives you ideas and options. Because when you're overwhelmed, when your cup needs filling, and people come to you with problems, you start panicking. And I don't mean you specifically, I just mean generally. We start panicking and we're like, But it's because we never got a chance to center ourselves before other people start disrupting our balance. So it's time to bring that centering practice in to your daily life. And your recommended crystal ally till we meet again. Anandalite. I think you got this before. Anandalite number 25. And that is cosmic consciousness. Anandalite gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakening. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient and omnipresent, seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness. Okay, so there you go. I don't know if you bought any of the crystals or if you own any of the crystals, but meditating with the crystal for that 1 minute, that would be useful. So thank you so much, everybody who joined me this evening. Please follow me on Facebook at Thinking This. Follow me on Instagram at Thinking This Tarot. Follow me on Twitter at Thinking Tarot, and on my YouTube channel, which is linked in the description. I've recently started recording myself doing bullet journal videos. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I got a lot of fun supplies. So once I get my life together, I'll be posting a whole bunch of new content there. I've also got a few unboxings in the queue, so go subscribe so that you get notified immediately. Okay, everybody, have a great night. Only love prevails.
Remember that it doesn't actually matter when you receive these messages. If they resonate, it's the perfect time for you. only love prevails.